I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown.
I didn't send you a Christmas card, Charlie Brown.
Apparently that's the shoe that dropped, so that was my big line in that one.
Charlie Brown! Oh no, we're doomed.
I was selected for the role in Charlie Brown Christmas as Violet. And I think there may have been a little nepotism there, but my sister worked for Lee Mendelson, the producer at the time. I was 8 years old. He had been pitching to Charles Schultz for years. I want to do a special. They were friends. I want to do a special. No. Well, Charles Schultz called him one day and said, I have an idea, but it has to be this way. And that was a Charlie Brown Christmas, which was very controversial at the time because it included talk of Jesus and the manger and stuff like that. So in 1964, I guess that was going out on a limb.
And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them. And the glory of the Lord shone round about them.
But he said, I have a requirement that I only want to use real kids for the voices. So my sister was sent with a reel-to-reel tape recording thing to all the grammar schools in the area. And at the end of a couple of long days, she sat me down at the kitchen table before dinner and said, I might as well try you. So that's how I was selected for Violet.
Boy, are you stupid, Charlie Brown.
So when we went to record at the time, because I was 8, it meant a day away from school. So I got to get out of school, and my sister generally, or another production assistant who worked for Lee Mendelson, would pilot all the voices in a car and drive us to San Francisco, where we would go on Van Ness Drive. We would go up into the recording studio, and they would take us in one at a time to do our lines. Some of us couldn't even read because some of us were 5. So they would have to say the line and then we would repeat it and try and mimic the inflection. I'm still kind of a good mimic. Unfortunately, I can't take it on the road, but when I hear something, I can repeat it that way, which I never realized until hours and hours at the recording studio. Sometimes it went a little slower. And then if there was a group shot, if there was a group yell, so to speak, they would have us stand up and all scream whatever, you blockhead, Charlie Brown, or whatever it was all together.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown!
It was more Lee Mendelson and Bill Melendez who were working on the specials, so they would prompt us as to how to deliver a line or what it meant. And so sometimes we'd go into the recording studio one at a time, and we would repeat a line maybe once. Sometimes it took 6 tries, sometimes it took 1 try, but the magic was always in the editing. I was amazed that they were able to link all that information together and make it actually work.
I never thought it was such a bad little tree.
But when Charlie Brown Christmas debuted, we all sat in front of the little tiny black and white TV and watched it. But I remember as a kid not really being able to relate to what was my voice or what, how it just seemed like this magical thing that appeared on the screen that was nothing at all like the experience itself.
I told you he'd goof it up. He's not the kind you can depend on to do anything right.
I don't relate to Violet as much. She's a shadowy character in my past. I think I was made to do Lucy. Charles Schultz decided I had a particular quality of crabbiness in my voice, and I was elevated to the role of Lucy. In Charlie Brown Christmas, I was 7, and then The Great Pumpkin, 8, and then memory doesn't serve me that great, but I think in Charlie Brown, You're in Love, Charlie Brown, I was 9 or 10. The first 2 or 3 shows came out pretty quickly, and then there was a little bit longer lag after that. So it was Charlie Brown Christmas, The Great Pumpkin, and then You're in Love, Charlie Brown. And then pretty much I got the axe. That was a dilemma that they had, is because we all got fired when we hit 12 and our voices changed. So they had to seek out a whole new cast. And it was important for them to find kids that sounded the same. So they really dug themselves a hole because that was a difficult thing. But I think true to now, even that last animated special that was, I don't know how many years, it's been 5 years or so, those kids sound like we did. And it's kind of amazing. My partner and I have a store in Jerome, Arizona, and word is out, I guess, that it's our store. And I see people wander through with Peanut shirts a lot, and they just are coming to see. Or they write a letter, and I get mail from people who want autographs, which is touching, but it still baffles me. And because I was just a little kid, but the shows mean so much to people and their family and times they've shared together with their families. So they reach out because they feel like I'm sort of part of that.
Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about? Sure, Charlie Brown. I can tell you what Christmas is all about.
I think the reason people love Charlie Brown and Christmas so much is because it's so pure and takes us back to the meaning of Christmas. And it gives me chills, actually. And Linus's delivery of his soliloquy.
For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, Jesus Christ the Lord.
And I think that's, regardless of your background as Americans, it just sort of hit home somehow.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.